Hi everyone, welcome to another Tops and Flops. Let's look at the players who did fantastically as far as football is concerned this weekend and the not so good players. I'm Deji. Kelechi is right here with me. Well, Kelechi, the biggest game in the Premier League this weekend, Chelsea versus United. United were the house of Jose Mourinho returning to Chelsea, but they didn't turn up.
And for Chelsea, it was a great showing, though. But you look at it from Jose Mourinho's point of view, it was going back to Stamford Bridge. He had to prove a point, and losing as much as 4-0 and had to go whisper to Antonio Conte about his celebration and the fact that he had to rally the fans
made
around.
It even more shameful.
More shameful to think of it. It was a poor showing from Manchester United. They did not come to the party. Every department fell apart. I think David De Gea was exposed a lot of times, but could have done better in some of the goals. It was just like United didn't know that they were up. They were in a big match like that, and Chelsea took advantage of it.
Absolutely. Well, let's talk about Manchester United's neighbours and rivals, of course, even more so this season. Manchester City, now 5 games without a win for Pep Guardiola's men. And well, once again this weekend I thought they were disappointing.
Also 3 in the Premier League and then 5 in all competitions. And the fact that you just feel that there was this healthy gap between Pep Guardiola and the rest of the league. And now it's just a single goal separating Man City from Arsenal.
From Liverpool and Arsenal,
And you say to yourself that what has gone wrong for Pep Guardiola, and a lot has been suggested about his tactics. Maybe that's one of the things he's falling short of. But we're not too sure. But City seem not to be themselves anymore.
Oh, they need to find answers, Manchester City. Our final flop for this weekend, Inter Milan. Well, it seems they've lost their way. It's just all over the place these days. They lost to Cagliari, the previous weekend. Now against Atalanta this weekend, they lost.
And if you look at the, if you saw that game, you would just see that nothing came from Inter Milan. It's hard for you to believe that Inter Milan were the ones playing that game. In fact, you would have felt it was Atalanta who were Inter Milan when you look at the jerseys. But Inter Milan didn't come to the party. Inter Milan are finding it hard to get their rhythm. Maybe De Boer doesn't have an idea of how to play the Italian Serie A, but they are really becoming our favourites when it comes to the flops.
Yeah, when it comes to the flops, they've now lost 3 of their last 4 games in Serie A and they are 14th. I mean, can you imagine that? Let's talk about our tops this weekend. And we'll start with, a man who scored a hat-trick for Fiorentina, Nikola Kalinic. Fiorentina 5, Cagliari 3, and definitely a top this weekend.
A lot has been said about Kalinic. Everyone expects him to become the next big thing in the Serie A. And yesterday he showed that. Now an 8-goal thriller was what we saw in the Serie A. It usually doesn't happen. It wasn't the best of defending, but Kalinic came out, took advantage of that and got a hat-trick.
Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic one for Nikola Kalinic. Another top this weekend, Locatelli. He's just 18, but he's wowing our minds. Amazing stuff against Juventus this weekend.
This young man wasn't even sure that he was going to get as much as he's seen right now for AC Milan at playing time. But the injury to Montolivo, the captain of the side, has brought Locatelli into the side. And the guy has taken on that position very well. We saw that goal he got against Sassuolo, and just almost a replica of it he did against the almighty Juventus.
2 goals in 3 games.
Well,
amazing.
Great one for the young lad.
For Locatelli. And well, Chelsea fans, fear not. We cannot talk about tops this weekend without talking about Chelsea. And it's not just, Antonio Conte, it's the whole Chelsea squad. Hazard, Conte, Diego Costa didn't score, but it was great as well. Chelsea as a team were fantastic. Definitely tops this weekend.
And if you're a Chelsea fan, you will be so happy to know that your side has finally found their rhythm, kept clean sheets in their last 3. Have found a system that is working. Everyone is looking wonderfully well. Hazard is back to his best. Diego Costa is there. The fear of David Luiz in the back is no more there. And you just say to yourself, finally we're having our Chelsea back. Even Thibaut Courtois is bringing out the saves now.
Absolutely. So yeah, good one for Chelsea. 4-0 over Manchester United on Sunday. All right, then that's it for our tops and flops this week. We leave you with midweek games. Go out there and make yourself some cool cash. Went so good over the weekend, but we hope we're better this time around. Some amazing tips for you. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's Tregong TV. We're also on Twitter at Tregong TV. On Facebook, we're at Tregong TV as well. Have yourself a great time.